This video isn't about cooking.
There you go. It's ratatouille in a van. I hope this video comes out good because that was annoying to cook and I'm never doing it again.
It's about figuring things out. Slowly. Three years ago, if you would have told me that I'd be waking up in a Walmart parking lot, cooking an egg sandwich for myself out of the back of a van with a YouTube channel that I run and is decently successful, I probably would have laughed at you. This life path was truly not planned. But somewhere along the way, I kind of realized that the best things in life aren't about having the perfect plan or even knowing what you're doing. They're kind of built
Piece by piece, out of the little moments where you decide to try something new. And I've spent years struggling with what I want in life and what I like in life, and if there is even anything out there that I do like, because sometimes it feels like there really isn't anything. That is, though, with the exception of an egg sandwich. I could eat this every single day, and I have for years, and it would never get old. But beyond this, and in the bigger picture, I've spent so much time lost trying to figure it all out. And it's not like I haven't tried. Over the years, I've had tons of different hobbies and things that I've tried to do, but for some reason, they always ended the same way. They were either unfinished, forgotten, or just too uninteresting to stick. The world didn't need another minimalist watch. It just needed a better one.
The world also didn't need protein powder vending machines, and unfortunately I wasn't the person who hit it big doing food delivery service. I used to envy the people who seemed like they just had it all figured out. They were runners or painters or surfers. They always had something to wake up for, something that gave them some sort of purpose, and I thought they might have just been born with it or they stumbled into it by pure luck. And because I hadn't found that same spark, I always assumed that it just wasn't something that was in me. That I'd be one of those people who would kind of go through life without really ever knowing what they like doing, until I stumbled onto something different.
And it definitely wasn't the most interesting or the most fun thing that I've ever done in my life, and I definitely wasn't good at it. Keep your shoes on.
It smells terrible.
It does smell terrible. Yeah. But for some reason, I kept going. Because I honestly just enjoyed the process of cooking, and some of the meals were interesting. What?
You selling garlic bread?
No, I'm just cooking dinner.
Oh, you're just cooking dinner. This is home.
They thought I was selling garlic bread, and they wanted it. Maybe I should start a business. Some of the meals were bad. Sometimes when I'm doing stuff like this, I wonder what life decisions led me to driving down a creepy dirt road in the middle of nowhere, in a country I've never been to before, finally chopping pickles. Some of the meals were just weird. Once you're through that, it just kind of, the guts just kind of pull out. Rattlesnake meat. And then there were a few that were actually pretty good. Now that is a feast and a view. Absolutely divine. There is something that I have come to realize over the years, and that all of my cooking experiences have taught me, that honestly I didn't even realize or expect in the moment, and that is, it's not really about the end product. It's about showing up, adding one thing at a time, and kind of just seeing what works. It's messy, and it is imperfect, but somehow it all comes together in the end. I've also come to realize that these lessons that I learned from cooking translate to a lot of other areas of my life that I didn't even really think about. From building the van to my business ventures to filming YouTube videos, I think there's a lesson to be learned about finding your passion and finding what you love in life, because it is a hard thing to do, but at the end of the day, it's 100% worth it.
Passion isn't something that you find, it's something that you create. And for a long time, I think I had passion confused with addiction, because these days, dopamine is everywhere. Social media, drugs, endless quick fixes, so it's easy to kind of chase those instant hits that you kind of forget what it feels like to earn it the old-fashioned way, by making something. So I think instead of constantly consuming, you have to create something, because I think that is where true passion comes from. And honestly, you just got to get out there and create something, anything, and just see where it takes you.
Ooh. Ooh. Also, if I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys, I still have no idea what I want to do with my life. I kind of, I guess, understand now that it's fine to not have it all figured out. You don't need to know exactly what you want to do in life. And I think love and passion and what you like isn't something that you just find, it's something that you create. And I guess sometimes all it takes is just starting with something small. Cheers.
Oh, that's hot.